Hi, Kenny here, and I got a bit of a issue with my Royal Enfield Bullet 350 gasket here, or O-ring. So I've done a few oil changes on this engine, and I started developing a little leak. So after a ride, I would find a little oil leaking out of here. I've since cleaned up this one, but what I'm going to do is replace the O-ring with a Royal Enfield genuine O-ring. And as far as I've looked up, as if the engine is sort of leaning like this, I've got it on its side stand. I should be able to take out the oil filter, swap it out, and hopefully all should be fine. And I think what I may have done is overuse the O-ring. So I think for the most part, if you continue to use the existing O-ring when you do your oil changes, and it does develop a leak, it's time to replace and use a new O-ring. So I got this from my dealership. I think it was like $4.50. But as far as I know, if you do just change this O-ring after oil change and you push your luck on using the previous O-ring that exists in there, and you do develop this little leak, it should be fairly easy to replace. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a whirl and see if I can replace the O-ring on this Bullet 350. This is with a fresh oil. So I did my oil change about less than a week ago. But I've noticed this little leak. So what I'm going to do is pop this open. And I know that it's going to leak a little bit. So I'm just going to preemptively put this t-shirt here. And hopefully this doesn't, all the oil won't gush out. So we'll see what happens. Go ahead and crack these guys open. I don't want to tighten these too tight, so that's why I opted to go with the new O-ring, just so I'm not over-tightening these. So here comes the first. These bolts are coming off. And as far as I know, I probably I don't have to take the oil filter out, so saves me a little bit of mess, hopefully. Don't know really what I'm getting myself into, but there's a little bit of oil coming out, which is fine. I'm going to just see what's going on with this existing O-ring, because maybe it just wasn't seated properly. It wasn't a minor leak. Like, it wasn't a leak that was big enough to make a difference in your oil levels, but nonetheless, don't particularly like it when there's a leak coming out of your engine casing. So here we go. Yeah, everything looked okay. So I think the gasket just needs a little replacement. So what I'm going to do is just pop the old one out and put in the new O-ring. But by all accounts, the O-ring that I've got in there looks pretty good. So I'm not sure what could be going on there. I'm going to clean everything off. Drop in the new O-ring. Oh, they really secure this. Okay, got the new O-ring. Grab a little bit of oil and just kind of lube it up a little bit. Okay, I guess what I'm going to do is start tightening these guys up. While I'm here, just give that a bit of a wipe. Clean things up there. The oil still looks really fresh. It's seated well in there. Just a quick little check to make sure it's all seated, and it should be. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tighten everything up. Just want to go in slowly tighten up corner by corner. And I mean, to give you an idea, the leak was initially not very serious. It was never a serious leak to begin with. Nonetheless, like, it was never enough of a leak that it dripped off the casing into the my sump guard here. So snug that up. I do want to mention, you want to use like quality Allen keys on these components here. So I think that should be snugged up. Do a once over. I think that should do it. I will continue to monitor whether or not this still continues to run, but hopefully that takes care of it. But really just wanted to see if I can confirm that, yes, you can change the O-rings on your filter if you've done your oil change and you have a leaky gasket. Then that might mean it's a good time to break out the new gasket. At least on your oil filter anyways. I don't think you're going to have much luck trying to get the bottom gaskets or any other gaskets. But this oil filter gasket, you can change after a fresh oil change. So that allows you to continue to use your O-ring should you have no issues with it. And yeah, just want to throw this out there. Thanks. Thanks for watching.